I can't hear Snipes. That's all good. I'll talk about this game that we have. FNC versus SSG. Let me just pull up a little bit of PCMT.gg here. Go check it out if you haven't already, although you probably have if you're involved in the tournament. For those of you not involved, though, just strictly viewers, this is a really good spot to find out what games have happened, what the score lines were, what the leaderboard looks like, and also games are being updated ahead of time, so you can see games in the future now, which is not something we really had.
Okay, we are back. That was very awkward timing there on my mic cutting out. I am back here. FNC versus SSG. This is a match here. I mean, FNC are 0-5, looking to get their first win here. SSG does have a win under their belt, but if FNC win here, it takes SSG out of the playoffs. So it is a pretty high stakes, I would say. Not necessarily for FNC, but for SSG, they definitely need to get this point here.
Yeah, I think it would be, like you said, interesting if FNC were able to take SSG just out of playoffs, considering some people regard them as a good team, and I think I would agree. Be very similar to the DFM game recently in Group Omega, taking Baka out of playoffs contention. So interesting parallels going on here. It'll be interesting to see if FNC can bring it through in this matchup.
Yeah, we have the maps here. Looking at them right now, pretty interesting. We're starting off on Breeze, FNC's map pick here, and neither team has played this map, so really curious to see what both of these teams bring to the table here. And then we go to Ascent, where FNC are looking a little bit rough there. They have a 0% win rate, but SSG have won at least one time. So, and then Haven, which is kind of just going to be, I think, like a 50-50 game. Toss the coin if we get there, of course. But yeah, some really exciting maps here. I think this map spread is very interesting. A lot of different play styles here. I mean, of course, Breeze, very large map, a lot of rotations, and then I mean, I guess they're kind of similar. You know, Breeze Ascent, they have a very mid-heavy focus on both of these maps. So really curious to see the team comps coming into this, though.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe we have some subs perhaps playing today. Amara from FSG maybe playing for SSG? Yeah. That looks about right. And then
it's like subbing in for Alex. Or wait, not Alex. Yes, Alex.
Yeah, yep. And it looks like Knight is subbing on FNC for who? I'm not sure.
Adeline?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so subs on both teams. Perhaps bigger hit being taken on the side of SSG. Nothing against Amara, but a little different with what Amara and Alex brings to the table. So, hopefully the system on SSG is good enough that they can just slot Amara in. And Amara is a very good caller, so very good in the comms. Should be helpful to have. Just probably won't get the crazy lurks that we sometimes see from Alex, but you never know.
I am on the other side. Speaking of Knight, I mean, this guy is kind of a demon sometimes. You know, played against him in some tournaments, and yeah, he's pretty nasty. So I'm really excited to see him being slotted in here, and we have James, of course.
Yeah,
really, really good players and really good caller as well. So we're going to be looking at what the team brings in already. Just immediate lock on the Sova. I mean, that's, I think, like a given on this map, right? I don't think any other initiator comes even close to Sova on this map.
Yeah, I would agree. And it looks like probably, yep, Mirosova on the enemy side. Currently hovering a Harbor Viper comp would be rather interesting. But we'll see. Nothing locked just yet. We'll have Colt on the Jet, so it's a comfort pick for sure. Always exciting to see the Colt Jet.
Yeah, it's gonna be little clove action maybe. What is happening over here? They're just like they like to troll a little bit. It's okay. It's
They
okay.
do like the troll.
That's just what's
Darshan.
interesting about this. Yeah.
Darshan on the
Go ahead.
Phoenix, I am expecting. Tejo, I'm not expecting. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably a little bit troll. Looks like maybe Night Harbor, which Night Harbor is pretty good, and Night currently on Baka is the IGL, so will not have to call. I'm guessing on FNC, although who knows? But let Knight off the leash a little bit. You get to see some pretty cool gameplay. So looks like it will be a Viper Harbor. Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
That is interesting. And Solo Harbor on the other side as well, although you do have the neon there, so you do still have some the walls for entry, which is very helpful.
Solo duelist neon though. Very interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. And sounds like we're having a bit of a tech issue, so Prod is getting that sorted out, and we'll just fill time by talking about how interesting these compositions are.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about Sova being like very, very prominent here, but we're seeing Sky coming out from Shishi, and it's going to be a double initiator comp on the side of FNC. And I mean, really interesting because I know James also plays duelist, so I was expecting to see like maybe like a double duelist comp here. But instead, we're seeing a double initiator comp. And on the other side, on SSG side, we're seeing a double controller comp, which makes sense for their kind of play style. They play a little bit slower. So I'm really curious how this is going to match up against.
Yeah, and it will be interesting as well with the Solo Harbor for the side of FNC to deny the op that we know Colt likes to pull out. So gonna be a lot more reliant on like the flashes from Gigi to really get that op off the angles to make the sight hits a little bit easier. But I'm sure they have a game plan, and of course Sizable, the guy who coaches everybody, it seems, sitting in the coaching slot, so should be able to adjust if things go awry.
Yeah, very, very curious. Just looking at some of these stats on PCMT.gg. By the way, go check out the website. Great website. It's just gonna be like, can Colt show up and shut down this like team? That's really what it's gonna be. I mean, I'm really excited to see the Jet. Really, really strong pick, especially on Breeze. Just being able to, kind of cloud burst in, just dash in, take so much space, and just get those opening picks. I think it's going to come. I think this Breeze matchup is going to come down who can get the opening pick.
Yeah, I do agree, and especially with it being Breeze, so it is much more of a shooter's map. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of favoring SSG, maybe a little here with the double smokes. It is Swamp Comp, so Swamp Comp plus an op. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, FNC, we talked about, in a bit of a tough spot. They don't have a lot of wins. I don't actually know their record off the top of my head, but like we said, this game is important for SSG because FNC could knock them out of playoffs contention here, but I think FNC, with the state that they're in, they need to focus more on just having fun. And because I think at the end of the day, when you have the pressure of finally getting a win or getting your second win, you should just focus on having a good time with your teammates. And I think that will put you in a much better mental state to win the game.
Yeah, I have to agree with you here. Let's see. This is gonna be Breeze is FNC's pick. So if they start off strong, they could, momentum roll this into the next map, which they haven't found any success on Ascent. Is a bit of a tongue twister there, but I mean, they gotta have a little bit of confidence coming in this. Maybe the hunger to kick SSG out of the playoff contention will be enough to grant them a win.
Yeah, and I'm just pulling up the game right now, or pulling up the history. It looks like FNC have yet to win a game.
Yeah, they're 0-5 currently.
Yeah,
it's looking rough. They've taken a couple maps away from people though. We're not seeing any of those maps today though. Lotus and Split being those two maps that they've won, which understandably, SSG saw that they had Lotus at a 67% win rate and banned it.
And we're just getting the tech issues sorted out. Briefly, we just had to remake the lobby, and everyone's back in and reselecting their agents. Looks like comps will stay the same. Oh, it sounds like we have one agent swap. Still not. Looks like SSG has remained the same. So, yeah, it looks like Anonymous Lee is switching over to Yoru, and that'd be all. That'd be a change from the. I don't even know.
FNC side. I don't remember what he was. What was he? It was.
I mean, no solo Neon now, so I guess there's that. And I'm not sure Lee's history, if Lee's an opera at all, but Yoru being very good for that.
Lee is a Senti player, so I really would expect them to be good at opting here. All right. This is going to be an exciting match here. Very high stakes here, at least for SSG here. They are going to be starting on the... What side are they starting on? The defense side. So... I don't know. What are your thoughts on Breeze here? Do you think it's an attack-sided map? Do you think it's defense-sided, or do you think it's just skill-sided? Whatever team gets that opening pick.
I don't think it's one side or the other. I think it's mid-sided, if anything. So the teams that take more mid control tend to have an easier time, because when you're on the attack, splitting is like, if you can split effectively on a map, on a site, you can win the game off of just that. So I think for the defenders, having a control over mid, not allowing the splits to come through, is very important, because I think Breeze, it's just a lot harder. You don't feel a lot as safe flanking from the defense, so maintaining that mid control, very important if you're not going to flank. But yeah, I think it's pretty even across the board, and it just comes down to which team is shooting.
Yeah, definitely one of the more aim maps. Unfortunately, we are having another tech issue. We are so sorry for the delay here as we try and figure out production. Yes, I agree with you in there. You may not hear him, but I hear him very, very loud in my ear. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they're going to do the same setup here on the defense side. They had a very nice Viper wall that cut off basically the cross from bottom mid over into that like doors kind of pillar area in the midsection, maybe just to slow down some. And it was looking like a mid default as well from the attacker side. I'm sure they're going to do the same thing. I'm pretty sure they are ready to get into this match as quick as possible, as we've already had a little bit of a delays. Unfortunately, sometimes it just happens. Linus is picking Whaley as the sixth man.
Yeah, unfortunately, no Whaley today, actually.
I know. It's so sad.
The current patch is out, so...
I love Whaley so much.
But that's okay. I think Jet's been the go-to pick for this season of PCMT anyways, after the Whaley nerfs, so... Not the end of the world.
Which, to be fair, I think the Whaley nerfs were needed. I think... Sure. it was kind of ridiculous being able to dash and throw a saturate at your feet and then just refract back and then have, maybe your knee on your Jet just dash in and just take that free pick. Yeah. Definitely well needed. And I think what I like about her now is it takes a little bit more thinking to use kind of her skill. So, and you get a little bit of that like lineup where you get a lineup for something and then do a little.
Yeah, that's the thing, because there's still a lot of cool tech that you can use Whaley for, with, like you were saying, lineups and then dashing in onto the player. So you can still play solo Whaley pretty effectively. You just have to do a little more work though. And W Riot, let's reward the smarter players. That's what I'm saying.
yes.
But looks like we are good to go finally. Tech issues resolved for now, and it's going to be 5 bodies towards mid. Pings on the A site.
This is interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Solo Harbor here to start it off, and yeah, we're just going to be going off with 3 in A main.
Interesting wall to get a little space, tracking all the way into towards Nest. Nabuz has the spike and is way ahead of the team. So, Nameless left scratching his head. Spike.
What is happening?
Gonna go down. Spike down, but the defense is here a little early. Amara a little bit ahead of the wall there, so we'll go down to James. And now the attackers have made it to the site, so it's more a traditional retake here from SSG.
Watch your eyes!
In a little bit of a tricky corner. Darshan, is he going to be aware of it? No.
Knight's not going to be cleared.
Crossfire set up on the site.
Wow.
And FNC take the first round.
What is that strat? I absolutely love it. The mid doors to A to run in there, spawn, and take B. What is that? I'm already getting a timeout. Wait, what is this?
An immediate timeout from the winning side after the bonus.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we've seen this before in PCMT, so that's...
Hey, producer jumping in here. Correction for you there. We have seen a round 0 timeout before. We had that a couple games ago when we had it was a single map coaching slot from Angus. Other than that, I don't have any further data.
Angus called a round 0 timeout, so there has been an even earlier timeout called. Angus is a fake coach though, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I guess he didn't get enough prep before the game, so he had to like reel him in. Maybe he was, in a ranked match before, and he was like, okay, now I'm walking in and taking a little time out here. But anyways, let's talk about that strat. That was wild. That high tide to go across like orange and just absolutely just completely confuse the defense side. What do you do in that situation? They even left the insert in mid doors there too. That was incredible.
And now it's, once again, 5 players pushing into mid. Knight with the opening pick onto 2. That's just the better weaponry coming through. Sub with the 3K. Cole answers back with 2 kills of his own. But man advantage still in the hands of the attackers, and a nice flank from Cardamom. Just not turning around. Tag down low. Colt's going to capitalize on this. Now it's a 2v2.
Gun here. Spike planted.
Sounds to be a tree
here, but yeah, gun upgrades. Steps for Naboo's, just has to play time, able to get one, slides on the Cardamom for the second.
I mean, I'll take that if you're SSG. I mean, you brought that down to a winnable position, brought some guns out of your opponent's hands. Just unfortunately, you know, Nibus in the end has that gun advantage and that neon slide, just sliding right over the top of Cardamom and getting that kill. So, you know, anti-eco avoided on the side of FNC, and now we go into a bonus with 1 rifle. It's going to be the Phantom here. Can Nibus do something on this side?
Yeah, and this is up. Oh, rifles for the bonus. Cole opens with a nice pick, and that's a glass cannon operator already providing value for the defense. Balled out a little bit, and it's once again 5 players towards mid. Now, similar wall to the pistol round. Knight looks to take a timing, and it's ill-advised as Darshan shuts him down. Same wall, but a different strat, and it kind of goes awry for FNC. Smoke goes down. A second for Darshan. Traded out, but Amara with the final kill, and bonus will not be converted.
4 alive in the bonus round. Huge ups for SSG here coming into the first buy round coming in. And I mean, yeah, they got mid control. I mean, kind of got shut down by that Cole op right away. And then they kind of just froze in mid doors and weren't really able to do anything. That Blaze Wall was actually able to kind of, I think, stop that push that they were going to originally do with the High Tide. And now going to be going, instead for mid, they're going to go for B, which is a little bit of weaker side here. Only Viper here, but does have Snakebite to deny here, and a very early drone down elbow. Very good info.
Now stall from Cardamom as the thermal hits, but Nameless quick to the site, so reinforcements have arrived. And that's another thermal that hits. Ultimate committed. I tied. Nameless to fall. With another pick from the operator, and numbers evened out now. But FNC try to get a little aggressive, but it's a little disjointed. As Colt with a second pick. Oh, but it's a Plat and a third and a fourth from James.
Wow. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. James pushing up to that half wall box and just getting a crazy timing and then getting that collat on the people pushing out of arches. Just incredible here. And now has that Hunter's Fury for maybe a potential, you know, stop the flood from the bomb site, or just maybe even a post-plant situation here. Only have the Blade Storms on Colt, which I think we are going to be seeing pop here, as Colt only going to be going in this with a Bandit, but I mean, those Blade Storms are very devastating here. And again, they're going to the right bomb site, the weaker side.
And there's no split push this time, but they will have the site for free. It's Cardamom and Nameless, but it's a nice flank out of the B site from Colt and Darshan. James wary of it. Naboo's going to be posted up. But the knives from Colt will be the decider here. And an unfortunate pullout of the knife. Naboo's to go down. James posted back up on the angle will go down as well. Colt just mowing them down. And now pinched on the site.
Last player standing.
Looking the wrong way. Colt with a third. Great value from that ultimate from the Jet.
Thanks.
3 on the round for Colt. I mean, we talked about it earlier, but Colt, deciding factor. just absolutely showing up with that Blade Storm and shutting down. And that was just a beautiful flank, I think, in my opinion. But now, still have that Hunter's Fury on the side for James, and coming up on quite a few ults, I should say, on FNC side. Definitely going to be in the favor here. And, I mean, didn't we just see a Reckoning coming up from Knight? Like, Knight has been farming these orbs.
Yeah, like you said, already went away. Naboos, a couple off ult as well. So ult economy close to coming online here for FNC. The site will be given up for the defense. Wall actually manages to block the recon, and Cole again flanking finds value. And once again, FNC just a little bit pinched here on site. Crossfires are just being set up with the way the SSG are playing.
Wow.
The Bruce able to get through with the classic, but will not be enough.
Didn't even invest to run it back into that retake there. And now we have the Reckoning on the side for, I think that's Arya, right? Or Amara. That's the name. Amara. And, I mean, 4 ults now on the side of FNC. Going to be a little bit favored here. They're going to actually be bringing out the attack up onto Nevos, which very, very bold here, especially on the Neon. I mean, I don't hate the idea, but still could be a little bit risky here. No op on the side of SSG, though. We saw Colt rocking
Stack towards A.
Yeah, very sticky situation here.
Wrong read and no forward play, but it's going to be a quick rotate for SSG as Lee clears the site. And ult committed as well. Misses once. Misses twice. Cardamom just stays alive. Finally will go down, but might have stalled out FNC just enough. Plant to be committed here. Amara close. Just not able to hit the spam on tonight. Ults from both teams committed. 3v2. Arshawn with the run it back, able to collect one. Is reset, able to get a kill onto Gigi. Left now in the 1v1 against James. Sorry, Niboos as well. Holding with that operator. What a nice bait back into the sight line.
Yeah, that was a really huge round here to win here at FNC. I mean, incredible take with the Dimensional Drift Hunter's Fury combo. Unfortunately, wasn't able to find Cardamom with that, but I mean, still, in the end, was able to get that pick. She did her best to stall out, but I mean, if you look at it for SSG, I think you take that as a little bit of a loss there. You lost your run it back, you lost your Reckoning here. You do coming up on a couple ults here. It's going to be a standard. No one's breaking it, so oh my god, that was too close.
Bam will tag down James only slightly, and now the drone's not going to have the same amount of value, so committing a Skydog. But they're being stalled out. No flank currently from the side of SSG though. So it's a little bit of a standstill for both teams. And this is where I think these 5-man hits just aren't quite the best from FNC. I mean, currently ahead in rounds, but they're just denied so much map info. Now they have to retake into mid.
Toxin screen down.
Into Cardamom. And this is such valuable information from Cardamom. Gonna hold down elbow, but looking the wrong direction as Knight collects the kill. Trades back though, evens out the teams for only a second as Colt once again with the operator. And has bombed down as well.
Last player standing.
Oh, baited by the slide. Knight collects the kill from main, and it's all down to Nameless. In the 1v2, Guardian in hand.
Spike planted.
Position here from Knight. Is it going to be a timing issue? No!
That's an upgrade as well. still lacking so much information. Naboo's last time was window, so Nameless wary of this, but it's the wrong read entirely. Has the operator though, and
Oh my
missed the
gosh.
shot.
Oh,
Well
unfortunate.
played from Naboo's. 3-5 now.
My advice: don't get shot.
That is brutal. You never want to hear "I am pissed" when you're in a 1v1 situation. That overdrive is deadly. Getting the slide back too for Naboo's was very huge there. Now we're going to be going into an eco on the side of SSG. Just going to be sheriffs across the board, which pretty deadly, honestly, especially in the hands of someone like Colt, who can just, one tap you and just dash right back out here. Going to be going for a fast aggression here again towards A. This time they're walking up, but they're walking into a 4-stack, so they're going to be getting pulled down.
Knight gets the pick there, so that's an ultimate as well. If you want to put it into the eco, you could also save. Better for the next round, as you already have such strong man advantage. Cardamom with a little spot out. James tagged down low. Good spam through the smoke. I mean, SSG just don't have an answer for these 5-man hits that FNC is throwing their way. I mean, that's an eco, so got to give them a little grace. And I mean, still trying to make it somewhat winnable here, but not much you can do in that sort of situation. 3-6 now.
Yeah, not too bad on the side of FNC here. I mean, kind of. Their economy is a little bit scattered here, and we're gonna see Colt on the glass cannon up. I lost my train of thought there for a second, which we saw a lot of value getting here, but unfortunately, Colt is on the other side of the map where 5 players are just residing, and that's just not going to get much value. We do have the Viper's Pit, but doesn't seem to be committing it quite yet. And oh, that's an op shot through the wall.
We might be cheating. Now,
Check his PC.
High Tide committed, but doesn't actually hit anybody, so it'll be a free sight. And now ultimate committed from James, or sorry, from Nameless, to deny the plant, but it will go down regardless. And now James up close and personal, takes a timing outside of the smoke.
No!
And will go down. These kills are going the way of SSG. It's once again a flank. A thorn in the side of FNC.
The slide in.
SSG just need to realize, and they might have already, that all FNC is doing is 5-man hits. Just rotate, instant. Just wherever you take contact, just instantly rotate out of the opposing site.
Yeah, they really haven't spread out. They really haven't defaulted. They just kind of 5-man hit, and I think you almost see it in that playstyle there from Cardamom, playing like basically back in arches the entire round, just playing offsite for that full retake, and it worked out. James, I thought, had an incredible timing and was going to get another 2K to bring his team to victory, but just unfortunately was with the top. And here we see another 5-man, and this time the running back actually is committed super early down to elbow, but no one is going to be receiving this on.
Oh, and a peek before the drone, so Colt rewarded with an easy kill.
Who's next?
Now Lee committing that ultimate. Colt going for a little bit of spam there, but able to get out. Lee's just gathering info for the team before teleporting back into main.
Spike planted.
Spike will go down, and advantage in the hands of the defense as Colt drops the numbers even lower for FNC. Knives out now. PG taking the first contact and will go down to the knives. Like, Colt just makes it look easy.
17-6 on Colt. I mean, it really, like we talked about, it comes down to that opening pick, and Colt has been finding that with the operator these last couple of rounds. And yeah, we are going to be going into the last round of the half. 5-6 currently. I mean, it's just a back and forth, really. It's good competitive Valorant, and It is very, very nice to see here. And a couple ults on the side of, or I guess one ult on each side.
I think we were blazing cold there. Flowers deserved, but also the rest of SSG good at these retakes. The way that they're surrounding FNC, and FNC just aren't taking very much space off of the plant. Regardless, though, currently ahead in rounds, looking to get their last here. As once again, it's just a push out onto the site. All 5 players.
Spike planted.
Ball goes down, and it's an easy pick for Colt. A second as well on the round as James.
Oh no, Knight
is not finding value with that ultimate. Knight goes down to the hot hands, and it's left down to James and Naboos. But an awkward position and a shorty to the back. Naboos with 1, but it's a consolation kill in Cardamom.
Switching sides.
What a
6
half.
6.
That is just really incredible. And yeah, we were blazing cold a little bit, but I mean, it doesn't take one person to take down the team. I mean, the entire team of SSG, their utility, and the patience that they have to just wait out. They know they're going to 5-man hit, so they just wait out all of the utility that, you know, FNC have been burning and just play full retake. And that Hunter's Fury finding no value is just so unfortunate too. I think maybe Nameless thinking they were a little bit farther back on that rotate, but they were already deep into that site.
Yeah, now it's going to be interesting to see what this defense looks like. Such a fan of the stacks. Naboos out and ahead of it. Oh, able to play in the smoke. That's a little cheeky, and able to collect the kill as well. Nameless will go down as it's a full control of the main. James with 1 as well. So awkward for the attackers in SSG. GG caught on a timing. That's unfortunate.
1 enemy remaining.
Knight's going to be here a little earlier than Colt probably imagines. 6-7.
It was inevitable. It was inevitable. But wow, I mean, that aggression coming out. I mean, you have the double duelist. You might as well do something a little bit cheeky there, especially on the pistol round. You know, no, and it worked out. You know, I think that cheeky play that Nevis did to get into the cove that was watching Nest and then catching out Nameless was incredible here. Now we're going to be going into the anti-eco here. No rifles bought into this, so but there's an outlaw that can just one-shot any opposing team.
Yeah. A free orb for Darshan. Who's in a tricky position there, but able to get some damage dealt, so plenty happy with that. Gonna pull off, and James has your back.
Scanning ahead.
Con pings out. Good team synergy here from FNC. Better weapon tree as well. And Knight posted up on the forward angle, able to get 1. 0 trigger discipline, and isn't able to get 3 because of it. Absolute chud. Darshan. Out with a second. Yeah, just Knight just giving Darshan a free bulldog makes this round so winnable for SSG. Beautiful flash connects onto 2. Lucky.
3 live going into this anti-bonus here. And now we get to see SSG on the attack side with some rifles in their hand. And curious to see how they're going to, you know, position themselves. Because we've seen on the side of FNC, they're so damn aggressive on these. They re-clear everything. You know, they get the space and then they re-clear it later, just see if there's any people. And it's really well played how they play together as a team. That's kind of the name of the game here. But a little bit of a default here. 3-2 setup.
Who's just gonna jump out ahead of the one way?
Wow.
Decision making there. Caught with the punish. Now with man advantage, SSG can call a little bit of a halt. They have a good default, so they have plenty of map control. They prodded B a little bit, but the two players in mid for FNC gonna go for a little bit of a play here. Oh, it's whiffy. Gigi's gonna have to come up big here. But Darshan with a second, Colt with a second as well. It's all left down to Lee.
Spike planted.
Able to get the tag, but that's unfortunately a player with heavy shield, so.
Looks like just trying to do a little bit of damage here to the economy. It would be kind of tragic to go into this with a flawless, and oh no, unfortunate. Will be taken down at the last second here, and a little bit of sus action going on. Flawless coming into this. That is definitely the round you need if you are SSG. Kind of stop the momentum a little bit here. I mean, it was just pistol and anti-eco. If you lose pistol, you're kind of expected to lose anti-eco. So I don't think SSG were worried at all here, but very close game here. I personally love seeing close games. They're more fun to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I like the aggression that we talked about before for FNC. A little disjointed in that last round, but as long as they're playing together, they're putting themselves in some very good situations. Darshan with the run it back early out onto the site, able to collect one though, despite being pinged out, and he's still alive. A little bit of damage onto Lee and a reset for the Phoenix. As James with the information, a flood retake. SSG just sticking it to him.
Last player standing.
It's all left down to Cardamom. Not even able to get one to boost with two. Keeping themselves ahead by a couple round lead.
Yeah, that was really, really quick. I mean, all 5 players there from the side of FNC were there, so they were just able to kind of flood in off of that spike plant, and just really, really well played. I think it really goes down to Naboost getting that Bucky kill, and then the triple peek onto the person backside. Just really unfortunate. There's not much you can do to stop that unless you're also firing squad there. But I think now SSG going to go a little bit more of their default spread out position. The 5-man really didn't go in their favor, unfortunately, and so now they're going to do what worked in that previous round, where they were just kind of spread out and got those opening picks.
Solo Ares mid. Oh, he's just gonna run out there and get the kill. That's a movement diff, I suppose. But it's a rotate towards the A site for FNC. Meanwhile, Spike will be going towards B. An unmanned B at that. Amara in a bit of an awkward position here in a not very safe corner. But if they can get a pick as Knight's trying to rotate off the site. Unfortunately, Knight will get the better of that duel. And Spike only just now going down, so Naboost quick onto the site with the overdrive, able to collect.
Oh my!
One enemy remaining.
In a second. Left down to Darshan now. Nice shot.
Careful now.
Hands misses the spike.
One enemy.
Oh my god!
The transfer! The ace! Darshan is a god! And all the peasants will fall before him.
Oh my god. What a round coming out from Darshan there. The ace to bring SSG up to 8. I mean, and they burned Reckoning there. Knight giving the respect that Darshan obviously deserves because oh my god, what a spray transfer! And I think unfortunately that Reckoning also hit James there on the push. But damn, that was what a race that was.
I mean, how are you supposed to trade your teammate when you're both going down milliseconds within each other? Lavender trying to get a little something done mid, but will quickly pull off, and Darshan is just going to run in there. Has that ultimate off of the ace, able to collect the kill as well.
Last player standing.
James
Spike
trying to
down
answer
A.
back, but only able to collect one, and now it's left down to GG. Ares in
Spike
hand,
planted.
both flashes as well.
And oh my gosh. SSG are fighting with a new found confidence, a flame beneath them after that ace as they just run in there and absolutely bulldoze over into the site. What a round there. That was just incredible here. And we are going to be going into a kind of a half buy, I think, on the side of FNC. So that kind of just broke their economy completely. And now SSG looking like they have the upper hand. Economy looking a little bit stable, and if they keep having 4 alive in the future rounds, they're going to have even more economy to deal with.
Right there.
Push down mid from the defense in this eco. Early info found towards A as well from GG. Who's just sliding out into it, classic in hand, not able to collect the kill. Carter Mom good for it. Amara there as well.
One enemy remaining.
Cole, that's in the nick of time.
Wow. Double digits now for SSG off of 3 rounds in a row. And I don't hate the aggression there from FNC. I mean, that's kind of what they're used to. That blindside was able to get 2 flash and cannon, just unfortunately wasn't able to convert off of that. But still, I mean, really, really well played from SSG. I mean, you got to expect FNC to be very aggressive. That's kind of their whole playstyle that they've been going with. And so to kind of just have like an anti-setup for that is really, really nice here as we see 3 side on the B and full 5 players of SSG here. Up! Be here. Yep.
Boost. Able to collect 1. Nameless with that Hunter's Fury puts Colt down to 1 HP. And Lee just takes a timing on to Mara, trying to get that plant down. Spike. Not an awkward position. Knight was one of his own. Giving up the choke point, Nameless and Cardamom. Gonna re-explore towards mid here.
Last player standing.
Ooh.
Little disjointed, but Nameless able to get the trade. Now, Darshan was able to do it in a previous round in the 1v2, but can Nameless get it done? It's just not quite as easy when the crossfire is set up. Double digits for both teams now. Stay tied up, 10-10.
Yeah, it is all tied up here. I mean, the back and forth is really good. And honestly, the op has just been coming play in both of these teams, honestly. Colt had the op previously on the defense side, and now Nibus is just going to be taking that mantle up here and getting that first blood here again. A really aggressive A stack, and no one's on B. There's literally no one on B. Just run B, SSG. Go, go, go.
Yeah, Knight with the solo hold from Ness, but like you said, an empty B site.
Your fault.
Meanwhile, SSG just want to get some kills. They want to go towards the stack site. And they baited out quite a bit of util there. James going to commit that Hunter's Fury. And oh, this is so nice from SSG. The B site practically for free. Amara. Oh, this is good.
Huge info here.
Yeah. Huge info in a position that will not be accounted for. a 2v4
planted.
5 now. Amara spots out one, but biding time. This is the way to play it.
One enemy remaining. Long.
Yeah.
Around
Oh,
on
and-
all sides.
Mara not even getting that kill after the flank they put on, but I mean,
Loosen up.
that's kind of the difference between, I think, these two comps. The double controller, you're able to kind of push and pull a little bit, as we saw from SSG in that round. Having access to, two players being able to smoke off positions is super key, and I think it's really, really shown on this map, specifically Breeze. And yeah, we are going to be going into a little bit of a weird round here. We have one hero rifle on the side of Knight. Can that do anything? And again, just a heavy stack towards A. That's unfortunate.
Nice shots from Colt, just doing whatever he wants on this map of Breeze.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Colt with the third. Cardamom, one of her own. Match point found by SSG.
Yeah. Investing the Viper's Pit, though, was a choice. I don't hate it, actually. Just showing how much respect, they have for FN, or I should say, yeah, FNC, on that anti-eco. Not risking a single thing, not going to be trying to be conservative here, just going to try and get that round win here as we push it up to match point here. 34-12 on Colt. Holy shit. This man is a demon here. And now going to be going a little bit of a spread approach from FNC. We've been seeing stacks, and they kind of spread out here. Oh, huge pick.
I've got your
Nice off angle there from Lee. Ultimate committed as well, so the stack will remain towards the A site for FNC. Oh, another opening pick for SSG. As quick onto the site there, Naboo's just caught unaware. It's a second
Our spike carrier is killed.
kill committed. Darshan, good for the
Spike
trade.
down
On tonight.
A. Last player standing.
Wow. Colt is too clean.
Yeah, James loses that out. It's all left down to Lee. Lee with the opening pick
Spike
of this
planted.
round.
Get out of my way.
But it's going to have to close it out with 3. Has the ultimate, has a flash, has almost full util.
I'll handle this.
Drifting in the dimension is Lee.
I'm back.
Info gathered. Flashes himself. Unfortunate.
Oh
And
my
Colt with the
God.
4th.
Hackers win.
38-12. Colt going crazy on Breeze. I mean, we said a map for shooters, and Colt is indeed a shooter. Darshan right behind him, 27-12. And really good plays from the rest of the team as well. I mean, SSG, they just looked better at the end there.
Yeah, I feel like it was almost off of that ace round from Darshan, where they just had so much momentum and they just kind of snowballed that into winning this map. And this was FNC's map pick too, which to be fair, we haven't seen either team on this map, so we really didn't know what to expect coming into this. But I mean, SSG has some things cooking in the back pocket there, haven't shown Breeze yet, and so they kind of were able to surprise their opponent. But I mean, yeah, just the incredible snowball potential that they had at the end.
Yeah, good game from... Well, we'll talk about more of this match after the break. back.
We are back. What a game that was, that last series. Breeze, they take it 13. I think the score was 13-8. Oh, I should know that. But I mean, what a round! What a game from Colt. 9 first bloods I was looking at on the side of him alone. That was just incredible. 13-10. There it is.
Yeah, I think on the opposing side, I like what I was seeing from the team. I mean, the scoreboard's a little interesting. You have Knight, the sub, all the way on the top. But I think maybe just a little bit of a struggle to put together the rounds as much on the defense, perhaps. It was a good effort, and I did like what FNC were doing on a lot of those rounds. So I think interesting that they never called a timeout after the first round.
The first round, yeah.
Producer stepping in here. I literally just the lore behind that. The coach was rolling a D20 every time and would just every time after the round, if it was a nat 20, then it would be a timeout. Otherwise, just no timeout.
That was the numbers in chat.
All right, I did see that happening. I didn't realize we just weren't going to call a timeout if it didn't hit. So unfortunate. I mean, we're just playing for vibes at this point then, if that's what we're doing. And hey, it's all good. And it got them very close to winning. So their map pick, unfortunately. And now we'll go to Ascent.
Yeah, and I think Ascent is actually going to kind of serve FNC's playstyle a little bit more better. A lot closer, angles, a little bit tighter spaces here, especially as we get closer to the site angles as well. And while Breeze is kind of open at a lot of long range fights, and they were able to kind of shut it down. So now we're going to be getting a little bit closer. I'm curious to see if Nebus is still going to play that Neon. Not a typical Neon map, but I've definitely seen some Neon gameplay there. So if Nebus is comfortable, I'm really curious to see if we're going to see him there.
Yeah, and FNC picks attack to start off on Ascent. So the more favorable side, perhaps in theory, although not the case necessarily in PCMT, as the defense seemed to have the advantage most of the time. But I mean, we will see once again. You'll have Colt on that operator on this starting side of defense. So just a good start for SSG should be yet again.
Yeah.
FNC need to win it here and take it to a map 3 if they want to win this first match.
Yeah, that is true. And SSG, I mean, they're looking hungry out there. They don't want to be kicked out of playoff contentions quite yet. They're not over with. They don't want to be done with yet in PCMT here. So I mean, it definitely shows. I mean, we talk a lot about Colt recently, but Darshan, right underneath Colt there, had 27 kills, had a lot of impact, especially, I mean, that ace round was absolutely incredible, and just insane. The duelist combo there, the duo, just stepping it up for SSG and their team, and pulling through for a map 1, and now we go into map 2, kind of looking at the picks here. Amara, they're looking for the KJ, maybe. I like that. I like the KJ.
I think KJ theory is very good, very strong on Ascent. Often harder to play against the KJ than a Cypher sometimes, with a little less predictability with where the setup's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Darshan nameless on their comfort rules again. Colt as well on the Jet, so nothing surprising there. I'm guessing Cardamom will be on that Omen, but yet to lock really for the side of FNC. So
okay, good.
Knight on the Clove, very interesting.
Ooh.
Not an agent I'm a fan of or enjoy seeing, but Knight currently the one fragging out for FNC. I suppose you just give him the pick and see what he can do. But
I don't mind the Clove pick here. I mean, they have an aggressive play style, and so I think Knight maybe trying to play around that. So I mean, I don't hate the pick. And what? Hello, Tejo? What is happening? Okay, that one was not something I wasn't expecting to see. And ISO Cipher, wow, this is a comp of all time.
This is certainly a comp. It'll be interesting to see what FNC will have cooked up.
Yeah, this is definitely very interesting. I mean, I was, talking about you were talking about the cipher setups, how they're kind of easily, you can only put it in certain spots really. And Sova especially mainly played on this map. Not in case, I guess, for FNC here as we see the Tejo, but is Sova able to break those chips so easily with just a single shock dart, and kind of basically just destroy his entire setup. Cypher isn't usually played, so if Nameless can sniff out some of these trips and just easily take it out, I think they're definitely going to have an easier time. However, they're starting on the defense side here. This has got to start off good for FNC. I mean, we have a wild comp. Maybe they're just playing comfort picks here, which definitely not a bad decision here. But similar style from Breeze, we see that 5-man walking up to tiles.
Quick slide into the corner and a stunned out, but Coed's that shot anyways. Able to collect the kill, and we're just pulling out Util Lee. Will get punished. Fighting behind them, Darshan collects a kill of his own. It's all left down to James. Lavender, Cardamom finishes it out.
Oh, I was pretty quick pistol around there. And yeah, I mean, went in the favor there for SSG, kind of playing off of that mid aggression there, and the pinch I think from Darshan was really sold it there. And Colt getting one definitely was a factor here, and now buying in that Outlaw, not going to be saving up for the Alp on the round 3 here, but we're going to be going for a little bit of a mid-aggression again here. This time going to be trying to go and take their chances into tree here, as we're already really fast up here. Those guided salvos doing so much work.
This is really good stall util from Darshan and Cardamom. Oh, and a beautiful ping. And back out into the smoke. That's going to be a kill collected. Now, all left down in the boost. These aggressive plays are being met with such resilience from SSG. Now, Spike needs to be collected, but so many players standing in the way of Nabuz.
Kind of just holding on the angle. I don't think Colt is going to be aware of this angle.
Oh, and the gun barrel spotted. Yes.
Oh, no, Nimbus. No, Nimbus.
Oh! You cannot! You cannot! No!
Oh my gosh.
You have to be joking. The best of reflexes from Colt.
I'm gonna hop in and give a red card there for not right-clicking the knife.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We're going for comedy above all else. What a flick.
With the Outlaw nonetheless. I mean, that is brutal here. We are going to be getting a buy now, though, on the side of FNC. And again, just a little bit of aggressions here. That curveball going to be good. Going to be able to get one and out. Oh my gosh.
Spike noted, Nabuz trying to answer back. And Lavender,
hello.
A nice play, and Gigi's just not aware of it. A beautiful three-piece there from Cardamom. An upgrade as well, as this rifle round for FNC is just not going the way that they planned.
Cage triggered.
James struggled in the last map. continues to be put in these awkward positions. A little bit of a sneaky timing, able to collect one, but not another. Bonus round converted.
These rounds are just so quick. Everything just happens all at once, and then everyone is dead. And unfortunately, right now, it's just been on the FNC side. But I mean, yeah, it's looking a little bit rough here. 3 on the side now for SSG on this defense side, and now it looks like they want to be maybe testing Amara's setup here on the KJ.
Gotta go. We're good.
Our setup making it so awkward and nameless there as well. Shots go wide.
Down B.
Amara with 3 though.
One
Holding the
enemy
site
remaining.
on lockdown, and it's left down to James yet again. This time though, with only a sheriff. Amara with 4.
This is why you don't go to the side of the KJ here, folks. Just absolutely was able to shut them down here. And I mean, that's 4 quick rounds off the bat here. And now we're going to be getting some rifles, though, on the side of FNC. So maybe a little bit more looking up for them. And something I've noticed, Shishi loves this Ares. I swear they bought this Ares so much. And I mean, they look
They only
good.
buy
They've
Ares, I
gotten
hate to
some
break
kills.
it to you.
Oh really? Okay. It's just funny to see on a full buy round, but it's nice here. A little bit slower approach here.
Now that's not a bad dart there from Nameless. And Amara picking up where they left off. The opening kill and a good setup that puts in a boost down to 32 HP. Amara with a second, just on fire with a third. Holy shit!
Enemy remaining.
Lavender with one of her own, and now it's left down to
Another.
a full other 4K. Amara,
They look like us, but
it's
are
just
they
better.
us?
What a W
So many
sub
questions.
for SSG.
And I mean, a quiet first 3 rounds for them, and then they just come out with back-to-back 4Ks, and now lockdown available for them as well, and run it back so they can play full retake here if they would like to. But I mean, I have a feeling that SSG just have such confidence right now in their ability, and we're not going to talk about that turret. It's okay. Oh my gosh, that's credible.
Salt to injury. Bull with an opening pick. An outlaw into this light buy that FNC have to bolster. Oh, almost collects 2 there, but Lee's good for the trade. Riju, however, not able to get the pick there, so Cardamom gets one and gets out. Man advantage, health advantage for the side of SSG.
One enemy remaining.
Amara's just cheating. It's not even funny anymore. I'm pretty sure there was a gun barrel there out of the smoke, but I could be wrong. Lee gets one, but not able to get the second, and it's 6-0, a dominant defense from Squirtle Squad
Just
Gaming.
let them try to catch me.
That name alone is enough for me to root for them here. You know, unbiased though, unbiased, you know, of course. But a lot of volts coming up on the side of FNC here. I mean, if it's going to be a round that they're going to take, it's going to be definitely one of these upcoming ones here. We have that Armageddon coming up, can definitely be brutal, especially with the kill contract too. Maybe a little combo action there, potentially. And switching up the sites here, Amara. They're going to be playing A instead.
It's you and me.
That's not where you want to be.
Oh, actually good use of the ISO ultimate, but Colt, good for the pick. Yeah, such an awkward position there. And Nameless not able to get the trade as Knight has 2 on the round. Oh, and it's just a bit
my
of
gosh.
misplay there from the side of SSG.
You had your fun. My
Spike planted.
Knight popping the resurrection. Cardamom able to get out, backpedaling away. Knight has to get this kill and is not able to. Notice how Amara has their crosshair on Lee but doesn't take the shot because we already know they're GG.
Time for a break.
First round goes the way of FNC.
Their confidence begins to crack.
First round, but at the cost of 4 ults. So if only they could have 4 ults 24/7, then they would just win out this half here. But I mean, yeah, that was an expensive round here, I would say, on the side of FNC. But you know what? Hey, it is a round in their favor. Could be what they need to pull this round, or pull this half, I should say, back kind of towards their favor here. Now, Colt back on the operator. Saw a lot of success on Breeze. He's going to find success here as he's peeking tiles. No one going to be there to go in the crosshair, though.
Nice timing from Dice, from Amara. Tags Gigi down solo. Any amount of spam will finalize the kill. FNC just aren't taking very much map control. I mean, we've seen this on Breeze. They're just held up fully in A, and now going to their spawn. I do like this positioning from Cardamom. Good for 1 and maybe more. And we'll have the info. Here's a running. Takes a pick and gets out scot-free.
Still in sight. Cover going out.
So well played from Cardamom there. And now Colt. Not able to get the kill, but Darshan already up into their faces. Flashes connect. This is such an awkward position for FNC to be in.
No. Overdrive is...
From the booze, able to collect 1, but Colt.
10 seconds left. Last
Oh my gosh.
standing.
With a second. But Amara finally shuts him down.
You should run.
Respect given to Lee as the ultimate is committed. And Cardamom with a second on the round. 7-1.
Yeah, I love that from the shadows from Cardamom. And then getting the pick and then just getting out, not being, you know, aggressive and trying to go for more and overheating. Even when you're up 6-1, she just played that beautifully, getting out and, you know, providing more smokes for her team. And oh god, that was so close. I thought that the boost was there, was gonna just cook with the overdrive. Got 1 in the end, but wasn't able to get the remaining 2. Such a close attempt, but they're playing a little bit more push and pulley, which I'm liking as we're getting more onto this attack side.
And finally, maybe for the first time ever, a true default.
Default.
1-3-1. Pressure towards Garage, so Colt in a very awkward position. Cancel. That Amara. Good for the trade. Good for the second as well. That is such excellent target.
Got the spike.
And a 3v3 here.
No peeking.
Plan to go down. Teleport taken.
Right
Cardamom. Knight aware of the positioning. And pinged out as well. So awkward. Nameless collects the kill. Gets the kill on Najiji as well now, so 2v1 for Nabooz and the spam not hitting the right spot. And planted behind Jenny. An unwinnable, perhaps, situation. SSG just keep going.
Wow. Right when you think it's looking in the favor of FNC, SSG just bring it back there. Amara, they were able to get to, and really the op in their hands is incredible. Just not choosing to, take the shield off of Shishi there, instead trying to go for another one. Just so patient. And that is definitely the op's biggest weakness, is the ISO shield, the double tap there. And oh my god, this trap setup here is gonna be good for at least one kill, maybe another tag, 2 more tags. Oh my god.
Spike down mid.
What a pinch.
A good pre-round call made there for the Squirtle squad.
Ultimate is ready.
Interesting teleport there from Cardamom.
Last player standing. Team Ace.
3 kills for James, but the round will go the way of SSG. Amara leading the team 15-3.
That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a call though. That was a beautiful just team play there on the side of SSG. Just the Hunter's Fury down B main, I should say, and getting so many tags, and then the pinch from Tiles. SSG know that FNC like to stack up, and so it was just a really beautiful call. Now they push this onto an anti-eco.
Yeah. Only a Guardian in the hands of James. Cardamom leaves the angle, but the sentry, or whatever this thing is, no real info gathered for FNC, but SSG, they can now know, oh, there's 5 players in A main.
Oh.
Body taken. Meanwhile, Amara collects the kill. Cardamom good in the ultimate. And Colt is so good to get those kills as well. Nice. Pops the ult. Colt going for a little bit of style there.
Trick shot.
Nice shot from James. 3-2. Here's the drop. Colt is so low.
Remaining.
Oh no! No! Oh my gosh. Started to believe there for a second. James picking up 3, just not going to be enough, as Colt had that operator 20 HP too. I mean, all it took was going to be 1 hit, and that is going to be double digits for SSG as they are just dominating this half. And oh my god, it's so close. These rounds, at least the last few ones, have been so close, and just FNC not able to close them out, unfortunately.
And this is FNC's choice to start on this attack, so just bewildered at the lack of ideas here, and Chichi's gonna go for a 50-50 and lose to the op. No shield pop there. 84 players for FNC. Held up in B main, stalled out. Just gonna run ahead of the team. That's brainless with these pushes. Sorry, that was me. Who's running out to it, trying to break crosshairs, able to collect 1. James.
Oh my god!
That's 40 in the face. Colt will go down, but Amara be able to get 1. Looking very winnable from FNC. Can they get just 1 more round? Make the second half just a little bit easier. Teleport for info. Cardamom swings out.
Oh no, Cardamom, don't do it to him.
A last minute spot of Lee in the peripherals, but Lee is good for the kill. 10-2.
Switching sides.
Hey, 10-2 is the new 9-3 curse. It's been proven many times recently as a recency bias. Yeah.
And
That's true.
I don't know about anyone else.
But I mean, they are now on the.
They win pistol, I believe.
Yeah. If they win pistol, They're gonna lose the bonus, but then they're gonna come back with that hot fire. And
They win. They go on a flawless winning streak.
Flawless winning streak.
10-13, they win it. Take us to map 3.
That would be insane here, especially given their comp is a little bit aggressive here. But you know, maybe it'll catch them off guard. A little bit of a trap play set up here. This is gonna be nasty.
Who's caught with util out, but the kill not confirmed. But SSG pressing the matter.
Oh,
Knight with the frenzy in the smoke. What a shot from Amara. Doesn't care about these FNC players. Knight with a second on the round, but Gigi caught out in an awkward position. Knight now has to come up big. He's gonna hear this.
are they gonna expect this position though from Nibus? I mean, just
Even if
sitting
they
here.
fall, 19 HP. Will Nabus be able to get at least one?
One enemy remaining.
Yes, he will.
Spike down B.
It's left down to Amara, the hero of this map for SSG. Nabus is so low. He just needs to play time. Just wait for the teammate.
It's getting whiffy. Okay.
I with a third on the round. I said I would believe if they won the pistol. So now I'm just obligated.
A man of his word. It's really, I like the trap play there though from FNC. You know, you have the guided salvos on the main, and then kind of just peeking into that angle, and it went in their favor there. And Amaro, good on them to bring it back for SSG, just not able to close it out, unaware of that boat. Just lurking. I mean, why would you expect a Neon to be sitting boathouse? It's just kind of unexpected here now, and very fast beaming here, and trying to get something here. They're going to be going into the Cypher setup.
destroyed.
He's in, but Colt. Then boost now. Trigger discipline, able to get 2 here, and that's the spike dropped as well. Colt still on the site, have to deal with him. A nice slide in, such value from the Neon. That was just nobody on SSG going lane, so Naboo's just beautiful position there. Able to punish them.
Remaining.
GG with 1, looks at orb, doesn't shoot it, will go down to Cardamom.
Cover going out.
3 bullets in the chamber, 2 heads to collect from FNC. Wary of Naboo's positioning and gets the shot. An upgrade onto the Ares as well, and Knight's so low, but Knight collects the kill. FNC stay winning.
Gosh, that is too close. Is able to recover the Phantom, fortunately here, and now the question is, are they going to be buying into this bonus? Are they going to be kind of trying to just conserve their economy? And it looks like it is going to be the latter. They're going to be going in with a solo Phantom and that Ares on Shishi, so maybe a little bit of damage there. But yeah, solo rifle here on Tonight, who has been absolutely incredible.
GG once again posted up on the tree lane, and Colt
Go.
just always winning those fights. What can you do?
Careful now.
Out. Quick into the smoke. Knight flashed up, not moving off the angle.
Enemy remaining.
Darshan doing so much in this round to open up space for the team.
One down.
What a shot.
I like the idea from Cardamom, but the shot from James is just better. Nameless collects the final kill. 11th round found.
Yeah. SSG go up to 11 here, and Now we are going to be getting some rifles, though, on the side of FNC at least. Looks like going to be going with... Neva's trying to figure out what we're going to be buying here. It's a little bit back and forth. Looks like probably going to be going in for the Guardian. Yeah, that would make the most sense here. And again, another trap play kind of set towards A, I guess, just A, and just no Tejo this time though.
Shot from right there. Takes a timing. Colt versus GG. I mean, it's just an unfortunate crosshair. Broken by the cam. So James with the trade.
Oh no, James.
Slammer.
Okay.
That did smart out, caught him on there and good on the reswing. Man advantage in the hands of the defense.
Player standing.
As Amara caught with util in hand. It's left all to Darshan. Shots not quite connecting.
And they bring it to 5. They're slowly crawling their way back into this game here, round by round. You know, it might be 11-5 now, but give it a few rounds. It could be 11-10, and just them creeping up here. We talked about attack side being really good on this map, but that's in theory, of course. Defense side, you know, you can kind of chill back and let the opponent play into you here, as we're going to be going into maybe like a little bit of a B split here, and it is the weaker side of the map, so definitely the right call for SSU.
Here.
Till broken from the Cypher. Colt has these knives, and Darshan is quick onto the site. Run it back, still in the pocket. The site's got to get cleared here, and Lee
Oh my.
able to collect 2.
B.
Locating targets.
Drone committed again. That's a thermal collected. James quick back onto the site as well. It's all left down to Nameless. And Boost just sliding at him.
Bring it to 6 here. This time, SSG are going to have a buy round. They have that run it back ready for them. Maybe a little bit of from the shadows play from Cardamom. Definitely could be doing something here. And on the side of FNC, you have that Neuro Theft for that info. So as long as they get a pick, and then Overdrive, definitely a dangerous spot here. And coming up on some other ults as well. So really, really huge upcoming rounds for FNC.
Drop in a smoke.
It's a nice stack here. Once again on the A site for the defense. Ultimate for Darshan. Will be committed. Knight just questionable decision there to step into the molly. Odin in the hands of GG, but Amara finds the kill. Full info gathered for FNC. Cardamom has that from the shadows, so whatever position she's able to get, she can instantly rotate to help her team.
Thirty seconds left.
Ultimate committed into heaven, and Lee just not quite ready for it. Paranoid doesn't quite connect before James is able to collect the kill.
One enemy remaining.
And a nice shot onto Amara. Oh, drive-by shooting from the boost. Stylish in the final kill, 11-7. FNC making a bit of a comeback.
And there's the nat 20.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, two actually 3 ults there invested on the side of SSG. We had the lockdown coming out from Amara, and then the run it back to open up that kind of thing, and then the from the shadows from Cardamom. 3 ults down. Now they're going to be going on to an eco round, and it's kind of something we saw similar on the defense side for SSG. I mean, FNC are just being able to retake or just kind of stop the pushes.
Yeah, well, I mean, timeout is for FNC, but it'll be a good time for SSG. Clear up their game plan, figure out what they want to do. This attack on Ascent, so favor already on the opposing side, but just a couple well put together rounds will get you match point.
Four ults on the side of FNC. Some dangerous ones too with the Armageddon and kill contract. Shishi hasn't found too much success with that, but I mean, honestly, it's really about isolating someone and just being able to, get that trade on them, and we're going to be going for a little bit of a mid default here.
Five sheriffs in the hands of SSG. Flash does not connect, but the shot does as Darshan is able to upgrade.
The infamous boat.
Knight with 2. And Naboo's going to commit this overdrive. Such an awkward position. A nice team play there from SSG. And Knight with 4. Flash out. Commits all. He wants this ace.
Let's go!
5 on the round from Knight. Even the worst can do the best.
Outside of this gig, immortality doesn't
I respect the not dead yet just to get the ace there. So props on Knight for being able to, secure the ace. It would have been bad if he committed the run or the not run it back, not dead yet, and then still died and not get the ace. So
he's good for it.
He's good for it. He's good for it. So. And now back onto a rifle round here. Kind of just a similar thing. This time they have Cardamom here lurking in this A main.
Yeah, now with proper weapon treat.
blocking sight.
Push here. From SSG, Naboo's alone on the site. Only a Cypher trip to play off of, but James gonna be quick here.
Oh.
We're just not playing with headphones. 2 nice kills from James. I don't think he saw Nameless, but it doesn't matter. The reaction is better.
One enemy remaining.
A 4th for James as Knight steals the ace.
And now we're teetering. Now a 2-round deficit here. It's just absolutely insane where we saw this half going. It was a 10-2 half on the favor of SSG, and now 2 rounds away from tying it all up on the side of FNC. And they push him into another eco. That round was a buy round, and it just, James just really, really shiny right here.
I know what Sizable said in that timeout. James, go kill.
Yeah, James, go kill.
It's a nice stun, collects onto 2 players, and actually this is a really nice spot to use the ultimate, the Armageddon, but not going to go for it. It is the eco. So just let the better weaponry play out here.
Missile deployed.
Continue to stall. It's Amara with an opening kill. Getting committed, and this forces all the players out onto the site. Such awkward
One enemy
positions having to be taken, and Lee with 4.
Oh my gosh.
Make peace with yourself.
4K after 4K for the side of FNC. Really, really good placement on that Armageddon. And then also gets 4 to, push him back up to halfway back to the Armageddon. So like really, really good there. And still have that kill contract on the side of Shishi as well. But now looking for SSG. They have guns back in their hands. They have a run it back. We saw them take site super easily with that, but are they going to do it again here? It looks like they're going to be a little bit more spread out here. Not going to be going for a 5-man rush just quite yet. That shot, recon bolt not going to get much info quite yet. Ooh, good jump spot.
Show me a target. Nowhere to run.
Hunter's Fury committed, and Nate collects a kill onto Gigi. He's just not finding much value from that tree position. Oh, Knight now 26 HP. Sentry bot, bit of a nuisance. As a call is made back towards the B site for Squirtle squad. They know the operator was here. Surely they have an idea of how they want to push it off the angles. Up is a good way of doing it. Colt tagged through the wall.
Oh my god!
And with 3. Can it be?
Launching missile.
Stall as well.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Who's looks down Cardamom and Knight with the flank.
Oh my
Tied
god.
up now.
We might be going the distance here.
Hey, I have a useless stat if y'all want it. Every single timeout so far in this series has started from that team winning a round other than this one, actually. And then every time they still converted the next round as well.
That's an interesting stat.
It's pretty useless, but we'll take it.
We'll continue
Hey,
as
we'll take anything.
Mara on the timeout. I mean, they had the time a couple rounds ago, put something together from FNC's timeout, but now that it's tied up clearly, game plan not working, adjustments have to be made. I mean, it's just these hero rounds from FNC though that's bringing them over the line. It's kind of crazy. So how do you stop one player from killing your entire team?
But it's not even just one player. It's been multiple players. We've had James, we've had Lee, we've had Knight. I mean, I feel like basically every person on FNC have been stepping up and just, you know, shutting down the SSG executes. Right, we are back now, and again, a little bit of a spread this time. Amar gonna have a little bit help with Cardamom, and he's gonna be trying to get some mid control that FNC are happy to give up. Kill contract is out.
Gigi actually wins it this time.
Gigi! Let's go! Gigi!
Second.
Go kill Gigi! Go kill!
Unlocked.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Last player standing.
Looks like they might be leaving the kill for 4K onto for Shishi.
A little bit of a stats pad there. It's Colt though. Not a player I'd want to take in a 50-50 duel. So it's a high-low from FNC. This will take them up to match point as Lee is
Oh my god!
flawless fat.
Match point.
One more.
This is. I'm kind of speechless here. I mean,
You have hero rounds from everybody, and I mean everybody.
everybody. Yeah.
You know it's time
Literally
to win.
every single person on FNC trying to bring this map, or this series, I should say, to a map 3. It looks like James might be going for a little bit of a cheeky play. Might be going into the corner. That drone might be spotting them out. Oh, gotta get out of there. Okay. No damage.
Found my wire.
Well, Knight solo on the A site. A little bit of an aggressive peek here. I mean, they're feeling confident. FNC, Knight's just going for it. Able to collect the kill as well. Pulls back. Confident but collected.
Draws the rotations a little bit though.
Careful now.
Lee with still an ultimate to work for and towards the B site where it looks like SSG are wanting to end. SSG, they're not doing anything. I mean, they've cut noise. FNC still on the angle, and Darshan tagged down low.
FNC are just not moving. They're not falling for this bait.
And you don't have your smoke, so this makes the push onto the site so awkward. Ultimate committed, but the shots from James are so crispy. And 13 seconds. Darshan has to get the spike onto the site. A nice shot from Colt. Have to do more than that, though. Spike will go down.
I know
A
exactly.
second collected on the round as well, but he finally shuts him down. And FXD take the map and bring us to a map 3.
Defenders win.
Are we done?
Insanity. Insanity. That was one hell of a map. And I was right. FNC lost the bonus and then flawless after that. Just absolutely incredible here. And now we go to the final map, which is going to be Haven.
James
3
unlocked
side map.
in that game, carrying the team to victory 27-15. So really good game from SSG, but unable to bring it over the line, and we will throw it over to a short break before map 3. Lotus, don't go anywhere. We're back.
Oh my gosh. We have done it. We've brought it to map 3 on an incredible defense side from FNC. They were down 10-2 at the half and then bringing it to a 13-11, only dropping it at the bonus where they had crappier weapons to begin with. So, they're expected to lose that. And now we go to Haven, the 3-site map that I know everyone loves to play and watch.
Yeah, and I mean, as we pointed out during the cast, that was quite the hero rounds from FNC, definitely bringing them over the line there. I mean, James 27 and 15, doing a lot from the Cypher, Lee as well, Knight, and I mean, towards the end there, GG with a beautiful hero round on the anti-eco. So that's what you want to see from FNC, all the individuals hitting. But now, Haven, 3-site map, and I believe they're starting on the... I can't see it. My stupid cam's in the way. Oh, I can move it. Wait, tech is beautiful, chat. FNC on attack, so usually the favored side, depending on the comps, but tends to be the favored side, especially with two teams that like to just 5-man hit, because you're spread out across the map a little more on defense on Haven. But I mean, we'll see what kind of comps these teams come up with when we go into agent select.
Yeah, that's what I was going to kind of bring up too. I mean, we saw the incredible comp that was the Tejo, ISO, Neon, whatever FNC cooked up there. I mean, obviously it worked for them on defense. Which Tejo, that was what kind of, I think, those guided salvos able to just stop the push and kind of separate, Colt from dashing in, and then all of a sudden the guided salvos, you can't push out and get the trade on Colt, or even help them out in those kind of contacts that they were having. So now, yeah, you mentioned it, Haven, they're going to be a little bit more spread out on defense. Maybe they're going to go for more gambles and try and play the retake. Who knows when it comes to these teams? I mean, FNC looking to get their first win of the season here.
Yeah,
potentially just take SSG out of playoff contentions, which would be absolutely insane to say the least. SSG looking very strong coming into this.
And that's what always makes these tournaments interesting when you get towards the end of group stage. FNC 0-5 can still decide the fate of SSG, a team that has struggled a little bit and is struggling now. I mean, this map could go either way as far as I'm concerned. FNC is hitting right now, and SSG just doesn't have an answer for that at the moment. But it's a new map. Everyone's had a breather. New comps as well, for the most part. Looks like GG probably going to be on that ISO again. So similar play style perhaps to what we saw in Ascent from FNC. Surely Colt is going breach.
Surely Colt is going breach. No, that
and Amara Reina, I believe. This is all good stuff. I'm here for all of it.
Yes, all of this good.
Lee picking into Waylay. Oh, I forgot Waylay. Is Waylay still available for customs?
I actually do not know, but yeah, no, SSG never got me.
I didn't think you could even click on it, but
I
mean,
thought
it was supposedly the bugs were map specific to Lotus, so shouldn't be a concern here on Haven. I mean, if the game starts bugging out on Lee, that's your own fault for picking the agent. But I do like what I'm seeing here from both teams, a little bit of variance. So
yeah, a bit more standard on the side of SSG, that's for sure. But yeah, they have a comp.
The only thing I'm not a fan of is the solo clove on Haven. A very big map. This is going to be very tricky once they get to the defense side, where Knight's going to pretty much have to be mid every round in order to get very much value off the smokes.
That is so true.
I mean,
So-
I've never been a fan of Clove. I never will be. Worst agent ever. What can I say? I'm just a hater.
Interesting pick. You just a hater, just a hater. I don't mind Clove. I think they're okay.
I think Clove.
I think they're fine agent.
Yeah, you can find value with Clove. It definitely does. I mean, what I said before about how Knight's going to have to play the defense, it definitely is a factor. So, I mean, something FNC hopefully have considered though. So,
But now we are kicking this off here, and it looks like it might be a bit of a mid pinch here, a little bit of a B pop, as we are just running it down here already.
quick into the smoke is Knight. First kills are just going the way of so you gotta have
Oh my gosh.
Knight's doing everything and getting nothing done at the same time.
Oh.
Nameless. Just gonna look for a couple kills here. Breaking his crosshair, making it awkward, but GG. The final. And it's that swift crash onto the sites that FNC has been doing that has been working for them.
Yeah. Very, very incredible here. Pistol round just nice and swift there on the side of FNC, just attacking into that. And now they're going to get some better rifles here. No really rifles coming into this though. No, just the Bulldog on the upper end. But other than that, no Phantoms or Vandals going to be here. An early dart here, and it's all 5 players here that season is going to be connecting here. And, wow. Right into the blender, that is the Aries.
Nice little 2-piece from GG there. I mean, there's a nice idea there from SSG, but
I don't hate it.
Just doesn't have the weapons.
And now I'm going to be kind of doing what we talked about, just splitting around the map here. Kind of a 2-2-1 setup. Garage going to be completely open though, but FNC not looking to pressure that anytime soon here. High-low here on B site, but again, no one going to be kind of contacting that here. Instead, we're just going to be pushing onto the site here. The trip is going to be connecting. And
wow, such value from the Odin Amara. Cerebral with the setup. The trip so low that the Prowler didn't actually hit, so he, or Knight rather, is just going to walk right into it. The redrone, the re-clear, and a nice flank here from SSG.
Here.
I mean, where do you go? Into the unchecked flank, or into the blender that is the Odin. James
One enemy
gonna get
remaining.
one, but now the pressure's on.
Down, C.
And Colt with 2. The duo ace, Colt and Amara. And this is what we saw on Ascent defense. Amara just holding down the sites, not letting anyone in.
yeah, that will be the bonus avoided for the side of SSG as we get some rifles now in the hands of our FNC players. And I mean, yeah, their economy looking a little bit decent, especially if they can convert this round. It's going to be looking like another B-pop here, but they're going to have 2 players awaiting them as they swing out. Good jump spot from Knight, though, to get that info here. And yeah, now it's just going to be kind of a pinch.
Spike
Oh my
down
gosh,
mid.
these trades.
This is some nice layering of util from SSG. I mean, FNC just haven't left spawn yet. And finally now, doing so, but making so much noise. Squirrel Squad is going to hear this, and they're going to be primed to flood retake as the spike is going down.
Ooh, bold.
Spike planted.
Oh, whoa. Get another kill with the Odin. 1 for Cardamom as well. And the Goose answers back with one of his own.
Standing.
This
One
James,
enemy remaining.
good for the trades. And now Cardamom in the clutch.
I'll find you.
James is good for it.
Oh my gosh.
For amateurs. Let's go.
That was an incredible round there. Again, the hero round for James, the 3K. One away from the Nightfall now. Excuse me, one away from the Nightfall now. And they are able to win the first gun round. And immediately SSG going to be buying into this with a glass cannon outlaw on the hands of Colt. Maybe just going to be chipping down some of these FNC players that decide to peek window. Oh my god, speaking of...
There's a chip down.
Watch your eyes.
Oh,
There's another chip. That's a good reposition from Colt, too. I mean, they're not going to expect to op B and C. And yet, there it is. So now, they're going to go towards the A site. And Colt is going to stay on B for now. A remains open, but plenty of info will be gathered from Amara if they opt to go back towards that site.
Enemy kill.
Knight with util out, just walking around. Mom, doing well. This is such good support for Colt. The boosts. Can't even step out of the smoke, but Cardamom's just shooting you down.
Flawless round on the side of SSG. Wow. I mean, really good impact there from Colt. Getting 2 players down to 1 HP, and then the B pop just not going in their favor. Really, really well played now. And now we have a couple ults on the side of SSG. Actually, a couple ults on the side of FNC as well. The question is, whose ults are going to come out on top? It's looking like FNC, but never know in these runs. And already a run it back. Can we rip down? Sewers here. It's going to be met with a tripwire here. And Shishi, but Shishi's going to go down.
Down A.
Oh, and that's spike down as well. That's valuable info. Meanwhile, Lee caught out.
I'm gonna take it out.
FNC just a little bit lost, perhaps, on what they want to do.
Last player standing.
Back to the wall. Ah, it's unfortunate. What can you do there?
Not
3-3.
too much.
And that's 4 full ults for FNC, though.
Now they got to be feeling a little bit more comfortable with rifles back in the hands here, except for Shishi, you know, buying the trusty Ares that they have been choosing to go with this entire time. Good news for the FNC side. Run it back is down, so you're not going to have to deal with that. Now it's going to be more kind of just 2 info ults and that Blade Storm if Colt so chooses to pop.
And no forward players for FNC, so will the ISO ult actually hit? Maybe not opting to use it just yet. As FNC, they're immediately leaving A. Not sure what call was made. They hear the cipher, I suppose, so it's a quick rotate back towards the C site, and it's going to be on Cardamom. These shots made, position given away, conversion pass, and Cardamom is out of there.
Revealing area.
Spike
Fast
planted.
flank though, Colt getting that opening pick.
Yeah, it's really big from Colt, and Cardamom with the teleport, so undealt with now on flank. Ult is going to be committed.
1 enemy remaining.
Shots go wide.
Remaining.
Oh
One
my
with 3 and
gosh.
Amara with the clutch.
Spike diffused.
Something similar we were seeing on the Ascent match.
Prince.
These rounds getting so close and just back and forth trades from both teams.
Yeah, I really like the way Cardamom plays that round. I mean, so much util dumped on the site, so just teleports flank and comes in behind them.
This goes here.
I mean, FNC, they're doing no diligence in making sure that their flank is being watched. They're just throwing a Cypher trip and hoping that it works.
Let's go.
And yeah, only one round difference. Oh, that is a timing.
No.
Sean just looks away and...
Careful now.
Oh,
No,
Knight.
Knight.
Nameless is there for the help. Beautiful
Aw.
synergy there from the...
They're blind with
scratch.
fear.
Angle from Cardamom. James is already out on the site, and Nameless is just going to clear the corner.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, a nice bait and switch. This is
Spike
beautiful
down,
play from
C.
SSG. The flash
Flawless.
connects.
Mm.
The shot through the box, a flawless. What a round.
Really huge considering what we thought was going to happen there. I mean, Knight found an insane timing onto Darshan, but just wasn't able to connect with the Stinger. And now Hunter's Fury going to be online for Nameless after that beautiful, beautiful round coming out. Just the willingness to help his desperate teammate in Garage there was very, very helpful. And still have that kill contract on Shishi, so maybe they're going to be 5-manning and just trying to take out this A. Thinking they're going to try and take out... Oh no! The op is going to be unfortunate, and the Hunter's Fury going to be connecting on to two players and taking down Lee. That is not the way you wanted this round to go if you're FNC.
Yeah, beautiful little set piece. I mean, Colt with this op. What can you do? Now, long being cleared and noise being made. Nameless is just going to walk out and collect two, perhaps a third.
Oh my gosh!
4 on the round. 6-3, SSG.
Nameless stepping up huge, getting 4 in that round. Has had a quiet first 2 maps, but really has been showing their impact these last 2 rounds, more so in kills. And it pushes FNC to another eco. And just these ecos can get really scary though, especially if you get some picks. But I mean, looking at SSG's economy, it's looking very healthy. It is thriving, very much so.
I like what SSG are doing. They're winning more rounds than FNC, and that will win you the map at the end of the day. This is known.
Oh my god, so much utility.
Yeah, Naboo's just barely getting out with his life.
Oh,
And a beautiful wrap here from Cardamom. Just gonna play some time. Somewhat aware of maybe Cardamom's positioning, but not actually. Able to collect one. A single breath on a Naboo's would kill him. This is a round of interesting things. As Lee is all the way up towards spawn with Spike. Not an awkward position.
Nice and slow now.
30 seconds left.
Plant will go down 3v3, and Knight has an upgrade of the Odin.
Get out of my way.
Knives popped and a timing taken from Lee, but Darshan is better.
One enemy.
Odin up close and personal, but it doesn't matter when you're just taking their heads off.
okay. They have avoided the eco round. Ooh, that was a bit of a chaotic round, and nat 20 coming out, so we will be getting a timeout. Kind of to talk about that round a little bit as well. It was
Yeah,
just
not bad.
crazy timings on Lee getting up to such a deep position on that ceiling, and you almost think if Lee didn't have Spike, that could have been a different round. Maybe peeking those CT players and getting a pick or so, and then getting back to site and playing with their team could have been the round difference there.
Do agree. Maybe some better planning in the pre-round, perhaps, so that your entry duelist isn't holding Spike. But sizable in the ears of the FNC players. Definitely a lot to fix. So let's see what kind of adjustments they can make in this attack. I mean, and I said before we even jumped into the map, this is where you want to get rounds as the attacker. The defense spreading you thinner across the map.
Just rotations have been beautiful from SSG, honestly.
That they have. The individuals as well are just shooting. I mean, Cole, as always, currently 12-4, but the rest of the team as well, very close. And I do want to highlight Cardamom as well, just taking advantages of these gaps that FNC is leaving, flanking multiple rounds, and, able to get kills. I don't even care if she gets kills. The info is crazy for SSG. Good team synergy, just winning them rounds. And for FNC, they just want to get these couple of rounds to go their favor. And this half, 7-5, is the best that they can hope for. A slower round, poking A once again before just insta leaving it.
This deep angle here is going to be
Enemy kill.
deadly.
Oh,
It's a trade though.
Yeah, good from Lee there. And that's a convergent paths.
Beautiful.
Now this is a good timing from Naboos. This is something we haven't seen yet from FNC. SSG, they're taking so much time. The convergent pass is going to hit. Nobody? Knight able to get 2 with the Odin.
Last player standing.
And now it's left to Darshan in the 1v2.
Oh.
And the flank finally comes through from Naboos.
Beautiful
Round for
timing.
the switch.
It was just absolutely perfect there. Getting the backstab onto Darshan, who was taking down his teammates left and right. But, I mean, definitely looking for this last round here on the side of FNC. Getting it to a 7-5, maybe taking pistol away, and then it's all tied up 7-7, and we have a game. I mean, this game has been pretty back and forth. I mean, SSG were able to rack up 6 rounds in a row off of that initial fire from FNC. Now it's going to be just another A-pop here. Dart's not going to be getting any scans off, and we do know the opposite here. So are they going to be pushing it off? The Prowler disconnect here, and another Prowler going to be committed. This is a freeze. This is what I would like to see from them. Oh,
Ahead of the team there. Nameless will punish that mistake. Hop shot's going wide for Colt, but it's enough to stall out the team in a headshot.
So
Good
much
for
more
one.
to come.
Cannot give James these ones, though.
Right here.
Oh, the C's is so valuable. Knight knows one is in the smoke. Darshan
Last
able to get the pick out of James, though.
spike down.
Knight
A.
good for the trade, but now in the 1v2. Amara
no.
with the timing and the spam as well. Disrespect onto
Switching
the
sides.
Clove player. Well, that's allowed. It's on Knight.
Amara showing Knight how to actually use the Odin.
Sub v sub moment.
Sub v sub moment.
They don't
Ooh,
get
yeah.
fined the same way.
But now 4-8 half FNC on the defense side this time. This is where they've shown brightly in the Ascent. Can they do the same? Haven, a little bit of a different setup here. You have to worry about 3 sites instead of 2. And really can't indicate too much, but interesting setup here. They're just going to be completely giving up C.
Unlike that FNC attack pistol, it's not going to be a quick fight towards the B site. Which is good, because there was 3 players there with a crossfire. Bit broken, and 4 players of the defense still on B. It's a free C site, but SSG don't know this. He's all the way up. Not going to break the trip, just going to tuck, and this is good, as it looks like the call is to go back towards the A site. This close range frenzy is going to find a lot of value. Trigger discipline to be had, and 2 kills collected.
Oh my god.
Not able to get the third, but it might be enough. A 4v3 in favor of FNC.
Show me a target.
Wow.
Oh, they heard the noise. No.
Yeah, meanwhile, Cardamom had such good info that no one was
30
seeing.
seconds left.
So she calls her team back.
Cover going out.
Spike is going to get here late, so the plant will go down. As FNC have already arrived.
Spike planted.
Fire at range does not connect, but Cardamom is down a little low, but the kills are going the way of Squirtle squad.
Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes.
Self-flash. Oh, but tag down low. The HP is just not in favor of Paulo
Last
fan
player
club.
standing.
And giving them ones. The backstab from Amara.
Close pistol there. And I really thought that SSG were about to walk into the stack that was A. And I think they just heard too much utility being thrown in. A really good play, honestly, from Cardamom. Getting that lurk up in through garage and all the way through spawn. Knowing that no one was on that side of the map. So just really good callback, honestly. And that mid-rounding just absolutely well played from the side of SSG. They are going to be going into the anti-eco now, and not a stack like you would assume that this, FNC team would do.
I just really wanted that kill. Wanted to get the numbers in the advantage of FNC. The Booze, with no actual defensive setup, is in an awkward position here on C.
Take flight.
And the fan club is a little bit separated.
Here.
Good shot from Colt. Playing for contact.
One enemy remaining.
Don't.
Down to Lee.
Spike
Alone.
planted.
Want to get some damage. It's a good start. Oh. Pre-spamming the body, perhaps. But it's a kill in the end, Amara, and double digits found by SSG.
10-4. We were looking at a similar scoreline the last map, but I won't say anything quite yet here. Now we get rifles back in the hands of FNC, and see if this fan club can bring this back here. They really love this B setup here.
Good tag, good util in. Darshan, no flash. And too much to look at.
Oh,
That's just robbery in broad daylight. But the trade is good from Nameless. V2. What an awkward exchange in mid that we've just seen.
Destabilizing.
Able to get away with Spike though.
I don't know.
Nailed them.
Last player standing.
Double from Knight there.
Okay,
Yeah.
bonus is avoided.
I don't know if it's a VOD review moment, perhaps. FNC keeps stacking the B site. It's so interesting to read. I've not really seen anything like that before, but if they know the tendencies of SSG, I mean, that's what SSG tried to push, was the B site, so.
Someone like the scrims. It's
read.
over.
True. GG's.
Again, I mean, look at they're still stacked towards B. I mean, they just maybe this is just their comfort setup. You know, be able to fast rotate to either A or C. I don't hate the play, honestly.
It's a good play if it works. Don't quote me on that. The contact being taken multiple areas around the map. This is a good default from SSG. And no real re-clear of space, so FNC just have to wait. Bide their time.
Going up. Careful now.
Very slow. And actually getting the first pick on to Cardamom, who is the smokes player, so no smokes can be on the side of SSG.
This is a good call from Amara. A free A site and an ability to work up
30
the forward
seconds left.
angle.
One kill off that neural theft too.
Here's all the steps. Opts to play with the team.
Good clear.
Knight with the hard clear.
Colt.
Gets two. Darshan gets one. Lee and Nibus in the 2v3.
Here.
Time.
Time is ticking down, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Last
essence
player
here.
standing.
And Colt with a wall bang. I mean, good trades by Lee. Nice shots, but
Yella.
will you have enough time?
On.
Oh, hops off. There is a world, but it's not this one.
Dang.
11 to
that
5.
was a round. What a round. I think it just goes back to the individualisms on SSG, Colt, and Darshan. Really high impact in that round. Able to take down that retake and just shut it down completely here. And now as we're going into the FNC side, only a couple rifles here. Phantom and Guardian on the hands of Lee. Some really big ults though coming up. But they have to deal with this first. Oh! That is crazy.
Dash bot to the site in the face and head off the shoulders. Colt with an answer back to that smoke spam from Nabus. The neural theft. And so much information for the attackers.
Fall back here.
Oh, beautiful.
And Lee just jumping down, not able to collect one, but James does. And Knight as well.
Last player standing.
Shadows traveling.
Nameless just isn't able to get it done. Cardamom has to go for it, but Knight with 3 on the round. It's not a thrifty, but winning it out with the lesser guns. FNC.
It's a huge round. Avoiding that match point and honestly pushing SSG to that eco round as well. And Colt popped the Bladestorm, so not really any economy ults coming into this. I mean, I guess if you really want to invest the run it back here or the Hunter's Fury, maybe getting a pick, definitely could be a play. But yeah, it's looking like this round's going to be in the favor of FNC here, not going for their typical B stack here, and it's kind kind of the one round that SSG are going to go mid.
Found you.
Oh, the flash
Out.
doesn't hit. Unfortunate use of the angles there for the boost, though. Perfectly played. Puts a little bit of a standstill for SSG. Just taking ones across the map
Spike down.
in an eco round. Maybe not what you want to see, but they do have a few rounds to work with, so this is kind of a GG, go next round. You can get picks, then great.
One enemy
Hunter
remaining.
reached.
Now Colt,
Flawless.
oh, was ready for it, but Lee, more ready.
You know the drill. Gear up and get back out there. I don't want any sass.
Bring it up to 7 here for FNC. They are bringing this back for sure. And now with a couple more ults to work with a couple more on the way, Not Dead Yet can be really, really huge in retakes. Kind of just being able to serve as basically a pseudo owl drone. And then Nightfall, just being able to, deafen your opponents. But good side for SSG. They have run it back. They have that Hunter's Fury to maybe get some space here. Looks like it's going to be an A-pop with no people here to receive.
There's no one actually on the A site. But primed for a flood retake. Lee just kind of spotting there and able to get the pick onto Amara.
Careful now.
Spike will go down, but almost all of FNC is ready for the retake.
There, take them.
Nightfall committed, tagged on to multiple players as well. But the run it back goes in. Darshan labored with the shots. The recon is good,
Player standing.
but Knight with 3.
That's done.
Darshan, yeah, that's just too much to
That's
ask.
unfortunate.
These retakes are looking really good for FNC.
Yeah, and I mean, Knight with 3 there, but I think unlike Ascent, you're not seeing quite the same hero rounds, perhaps. You're just seeing some solid team play retakes here from the side of Paulo fan club.
Yeah, definitely have to agree with you on that one here. Running back is going to be expended in that round, and now just can be kind of working with that from the shadows.
They are
And
mine.
Nameless's Hunter's Fury here, which on Ascent we saw some really good from the shadows from Cardamom. Curious to see if we're going to see a couple cheeky ones here, but again going for that B stack and early pressure garage on the side of SSG.
Bit of an exchange in mid, a little bit of info gathered, but it's this empty garage that Darshan keeps working into this time. More so than usual.
Watch your eyes.
Ash connects, and I mean, Darshan's just being more of a nuisance than anything. Meanwhile, spam does not connect from Gigi.
Shadows traveling.
There's that ultimate that from the shadows into the back of B site.
I
Well,
mean,
James has yet to be cleared, and he's able to get a pick. Pulled onto the site, but James is better for it. Darshan with the trade,
Where is
but a 3v2 in favor of the fans.
30 seconds left.
Pinged out from the neural theft. Pressure from all
Last
sides.
player standing.
Nameless not able to get one, and it's labored from Darshan. 1 round away from tying it up.
One
FNC.
downside to being immortal. I can't play dead.
jeez, the pinch is just beautiful. Like honestly, the neural theft coming out, getting the info, not being too hasty with your making peeking. Just Nebu's just absolutely doing a good job to delay long enough for his teammates to make it around towards A-Link and mid and just full-on pincer them. Just really, really good, pushing them onto an eco here. Although that's kind of where we see some of our scariest rounds are these eco rounds.
Although the eco default, I don't know if I'm a big fan of.
No peeking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Oh no.
Spikes here. Hi. Bye.
Knight just walks out, has the spike.
No peeking.
Go plant it for them, Knight. They need it.
Blocking sight.
Dashing and trying to get something done
Right here.
in this scenario.
One
Knight
enemy
sucks
remaining.
ass, but Lee is good for it. Just
Oh
an
my
11 to
gosh.
10.
To double digits now for FNC. Oh, this is a banger of a match. Regardless how the outcome goes, you know, it's been a banger, honestly, of a series. You know, first one going back and forth until, you know, we had that ace coming out from Darshan to snowball SSG into taking that map. And then the 10-2 comeback that FNC made in the Ascent match, and now this just basically just like back and forth, really. Just one team finding a streak, and here the Hunter Fury is actually going to be ripped. Is it going to find any value though? It is going to find one.
Oh, and some spam from Amara, letting Knight know what they think of him. Meanwhile, Hunter's Fury was extended from the attackers, but didn't find much value. Cypher still held up on the C site. Meanwhile, Darshan has not gone garage in this round, so... Oh, and Colt. It's a little whiffy. Less space gathered from the attacking side here. I mean, SSG, they're just a little disjointed in this attacking half. I cannot lie. I just want to see a little more confident 4-man pushes.
Have an insert here on Amara. Could be the difference maker in this round.
30 seconds left.
James is so suspicious of this. Finally gives up the angle. But it's going to be the late Naboo's here.
Oh no.
Marshawn gets ahead of it. This is
One
nice.
enemy remaining.
And Amara's flank comes through. As the last player is noted, Amara with 3. 12 to 10. Match point.
Match point.
I mean, I critiqued the play style and it worked. And Sizable probably lies. Said they hit a nat 20 just so they can call the timeout.
Yeah, I would definitely be saying that you hit the nat 20. Just to get a timeout here right before this match point, and just kind of give your team here some breathing room a little bit. Have the convergence path coming into this round, and really only the neural theft to deal with on the side of SSG. So not too many crazy ults that you have to deal with on the side of FNC. But really, it's just back and forth trades. This, you know, Colt getting the opening pick and then dying right after, and then it's just a back and forth, really. But I think they played that mid round beautifully. Pressuring A and then going back towards B, leaving that insert on Amara, and then Amara just getting that final blow. And yeah, really good on that kill contract too. Just, pushing that out and playing together as a team. Really what came down to it.
Very well played, very well called from the side of Squirtle Squad. And yeah, like you were saying for the ults, I mean, Lee's ults have been good, but the team, FNC, has not been playing off of them quite as well in the retake. So my eyes are more on Knight. Gets a couple kills here, has that resurrect. A 6th body into the round. It's a little contact, and the ult is just committed onto that, but Colt's just not going to be hit. And help is here, but the damage has been done.
She.
4v1 1v4 though. And Amara tagged down low, so
Give me a call.
health advantage
Where is everything?
We found one.
no longer in play. Theft is such good info.
Wow, my eyes are down.
Waiting for Nameless. Waiting for that. And Colt just runs out and gets the kill. James. Wise to Darshawn's antics. Not allowing FNC to get wrapped yet again. This comes down to Amara's timing. And James with another.
Last player standing.
And Colt shut down. James
Wow.
with 3. All left down onto Nameless. Gets 1. Knows the
Oh,
second and
wait.
gets the kill.
Attackers win.
Tragedy strikes FNC as they will lose their final map, and that will be another loss on the standings there. 0-6 for them. God, it was looking so good in that final round too, especially, you know, James coming online, getting 3, and then just unfortunately whiffing onto Nameless, and then not being able to get that trade is just super unfortunate, but really well played from both of these teams. I mean, great Valorant today.
And great Valorant from the subs as well. Knight and Amara just absolutely giving it their all.
Yeah,
SSG.
they try their best.
Yeah. Yeah, well played from both teams. And SSG with the win. Not sure where it puts them for playoffs, but I imagine it keeps them in contention.
Oh, we're getting an Amara interview as well, so very exciting here. But yeah, just such a close game there. 13-10 there in the final one. Just all 3 of these maps, honestly. 3-round difference, 2-round difference, 3-round difference. Like crazy games today. But yeah, SSG 2 and 3 now are on the standings. Gonna definitely put them into playoff contentions depending on how the next matches go. Let me pull this up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. It was really big for team culture here. I'm really glad for us to get up on the board, you know, try and get into playoffs.
Yeah. You are the best SSG player.
Yeah.
Nah, but really good games from you and from the team. How were the vibes?
They were pretty good, especially map 1. You know, we were chilling, we were having fun. I think Ascent was frustrating because, I mean, I don't know how you guys saw it, but from our POV, it sort of felt like about half those rounds we lost, we did the right thing, and someone just pulls a 3K out of their ass, and we lose the round.
Yeah.
And so that map felt very frustrating. And then, you know, we were doing good on Ascent, and we saw the same sort of thing start to happen on the Haven attack, and we're like, all right, we just got to change up how we play, you know, close it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Super valid there. Honestly, yeah, that 10-2 comeback was brutal. It was just hero rounds left and right from FNC. Did you guys feel like a dip in the mental there on that round going into Haven, or did you guys just say blow it off and just like let's just play our game here in the third map?
I mean, I can't speak for everyone else. I was fine. You know, I've played a little too much Valorant. I'm used to losing. It didn't hit me too hard, but I do think a few of the players were definitely a little frustrated. But you know, we had the break between maps and take a walk, and I think we came back and we locked in clearly. You know, we started out pretty strong on Haven.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, I don't know how much we can ask you about the future, unless you.
Oh, I know everything. They told me their whole plans. They've leaked.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got the
yeah,
leaks.
sure.
We got the leaks.
Of course.
All right. Time to start leaking. All right, let's get it.
Well, I mean, this puts SSG at 2 and 3, I believe. So,
Yeah.
not out of playoffs contention. So a couple games to play. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have any other questions, I guess.
I have one more question. How did it feel coming in as a sub? Did you guys were able to collaborate well together? Did it just kind of just click?
Yeah, I think I'm traditionally I play a lot of Flash Initiator and Senti is my primary role, and so I think you kind of saw it on the first map. It was clearly kind of getting used to one another, even though we won. I played pretty poorly, I would say, at least from a fragging perspective. Playing an agent, I don't play very much, but especially once we got to Ascent and Haven, I think the comms started to flow a little bit better, even if maybe the rounds didn't show it. And being able to play my natural of Senti definitely made it a lot easier to kind of gel with the rest of the team.
Yeah, it definitely showed, especially when that Killjoy from back-to-back
Yeah.
3 rounds were absolutely incredible. Just shutting down the sites. But yeah, well, congratulations, I guess, on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for entering.
Good luck in your
Appreciate
future
it.
games.
Appreciate it.
On
Have a good one.
SSG.
Yeah. I've left FSG. I'm afraid we've actually done a trade. It's a
Okay.
yeah. The FSG got cash considerations. So they got one pizza party.
Oh, W. Yep. All right. Well, yeah. Congrats on the win and have a good one.
Bye bye.
And that'll be it for today, for this week as well. I believe week 12 or whatever it is. I lost count.
Whatever week it is.
Yeah, SSG take the win 2-1 against FNC, and that puts FNC at 0-6. So
Brutal.
one more map to play. I'm not sure, or match to play. I'm not sure who it's against, but I mean, they put out their best. They had a good sub night, doing his best as well, and looked like they were having fun. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. So.
Yeah, that is true. Well, thanks for being on the desk here with me, Linus. It was a pleasure casting with you. And thanks to everyone watching at home as well.
Thanks to our observer, Pavel.
Yep. Our producer,
Ian.
I can't even pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try. McClellan. I had it and I haven't. I got choked up there, but yeah, if you guys want to participate or just hang out, Plat Chat, become a member and join our beautiful community. We have great people over here, and if you want to be part of the tournament as well, that's also an option. Well, that is all from us, folks.
Yeah.
Till next time.